Radar contact.
There. So as of right now, you guys understand that Saiyan are the only race that actually have a transformation that changes the appearance of the character. As you already know, if you go Super Saiyan, you get blonde hair. As far as the other races, it's been confirmed that there's going to be some kind of transformation, but it's not going to alter the character, which leads me to believe that the Frieza race, for example, will get 100%, power up. The human race probably get like unlocked potential. Then the Mecha race will get like super navic and stuff like that. But as far as transforming the other races, so with Majin, Earthling, Frieza, and the Mecha, there won't be any transformation that change your appearance. It just makes your aura change and makes you so much powerful. But the cool thing is now we know that every race does have a transformation. It just won't alter your character, which is cool. So yeah, I mean, we'll see how that affects the game, because as of right now we do know that the Saiyan race does have 2 transformations. The big question is what will the other races get to kind of balance it out? Because I feel like giving one race more stuff than the other one might get kind of complicated and hairy. So we'll see as the game comes out. But as of right now, know that your aura will change for the other races. Speaking of races, Majin Buu. Now, I kind of told you guys about this. I speculated before that Majin Buu, or that the Majin race will get some kind of like pure transformation like in Dragon Ball Online. It's been again confirmed that when the Majin race transforms as well, they will just get an aura change, but they won't actually change their appearance. So that means if you play as a Majin character, you cannot become Super Buu or Kid Buu or any of those Buu forms. When you transform with the Buu race, just like with the other races, your aura will just change and that's it. You'll become more powerful, faster, whatever stat boost they decide to give it, but you will not change your form, which I know a lot of you guys were looking forward to playing a Super Buu. I was as well, but it is what it is. Oh, I punched my pop filter. No! The next thing I want to cover is the anime. So we've seen an anime kind of introduced around this game, and up to now, everybody kind of believed, myself included, that there's going to be an anime special included with this game, just like with Raging Blast 2, which featured Plans to Eradicate All the Saiyans, which was an old special that was revived just for that game. Well, it's been confirmed that the anime that we've seen so far around Xenoverse is actually not a special OVA, it's part of the cutscenes. So when you play in Xenoverse, you'll have anime cutscenes, and you'll also have the in-game cutscenes. But as far as getting a special anime that kind of, I guess prepares the story for us, it's not going to be separate, it's just part of the game. So what we saw with Trunks summoning the Special Warrior is actually the beginning of the game. It's not actually a different, thing included that you can watch along with the game. So there's that. Auras! The big question a lot of you guys have asked is can we change our auras in this game? I want to have a blue aura. I want to have a purple aura. I want to have a clear aura, like Krillin and Yamcha and Hercule and Magikarp. The answer that was provided, this is kind of a weird answer actually. The answer that was provided was when you become a higher level, you will get more customization options that change your character's appearances and stuff like auras as well. So it looks like as we get stronger, we can change our auras, which I assume, we can add like maybe the lightning aura, when you go Super Saiyan 2 and stuff like that. So it looks like there is going to be some kind of aura customization. We don't know what yet, just because he didn't really give us a clear answer. He just said there will be something offered, which also leads me to believe, like, what else will be offered? Because he made it sound like there's going to be more stuff added to the higher level characters as they level up for customizations in terms of options. So I don't know what that means yet, but I guess we'll find out when we get closer to the release date of this game, and possibly when the game comes out, because this is kind of a complex thing to answer. The next thing we're going to talk about is what if characters. And when I say what if characters, I'm not just talking about like Tien fusing with Yamcha, or like Magikarp fusing with Yamcha, and Yamcha fusing with Yamcha. Why do I keep talking about Yamcha? I don't know. Yamcha's the GOAT. When I say what if characters, I'm also referring to Super Saiyan 4 Broly, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, characters like that. As of right now, there is no plans to add what-if characters into the game, and the main reason why is because the entire game is a what-if scenario. So there's going to be... Well, okay, before I start, the entire game is a what-if scenario. So that doesn't mean that we won't get Super Saiyan 4 Broly, or Super Saiyan 3 Broly, or Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, or those characters. What we know is as you play through the game, they're going to... the game is going to basically change the story of Dragon Ball Z that we know, and it's going to introduce different factors into how the story, I guess, unfolds. With that said, we might see stuff like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, we might see stuff like Super Saiyan 3 Broly, stuff like that, but in terms of adding characters, this is kind of complicated. This is very, very complicated to answer. Essentially, the whole game is a what-if scenario, but there's no plans to add what-if characters. It just, if there's a what-if character to add to the what-if scenario, then you get one, essentially. Does that make sense? So, for example, like this. Let's say they were playing through the Buu Saga in Xenoverse, and Towa decides to take over Majin Vegeta, and he goes Super Saiyan 3. So we'll get a Super Saiyan 3 Majin Vegeta in that case. But as a planning more what-if characters around that, like Super Saiyan 4 Broly, that's not planned. So does that make sense? I feel like I just confused everybody even more by just even talking about this. If you're confused about that, just talk to me in the comment section below, and I'll try my best to answer. But there's like no actual plans of adding like what-if characters other than what's given to us in main story. Now, something else I want to point out is the way the Bandai Namco community manager talked is he says that some stuff that we will, go through in the campaign might not be exactly playable from our end, which leads me to believe that we might not be able to play as giant characters in the game, because he was like, some stuff that you come across, you might not actually get a chance to play as, and I assume that's only referring to giants, because like with Battle Z, we didn't get to play as giants, which was a huge bummer. Like the one thing I wanted out of Battle Z was being able to control a giant and face off against my friends, like a 3v1 evolve style battle. And something I'm really looking forward to in this game is getting the same thing, where it's like, we can team up with friends and have one person control a giant and vice versa, other way around, where you're the giant, you face off against your friends. Like, that would be a lot of fun. Now, I know we can take on giants as a team, but as of right now, nothing's been really mentioned where we can play as the giants, which leads me to believe that we might not actually get to play as giants in this game, which is whatever. We still at least get to fight them, which will be fun. Like, I still can't wait to team up with my friends and take on, like, Great Ape Vegeta, Great Ape whatever, freaking maybe Harudegan, whoever gets added from the giant roster. Like, I'm looking forward to having, party fights against these giants, but in terms of playing as the giants, I don't think we'll be able to play it just because how the Bandai Namco European community manager answered that question. I don't know. I mean, just check out the interview link in the description below. It's done by J Patrol, by Triax himself, and you can kind of get your own answer there or interpretations of what is said. So yeah, does that make sense? I hope so. Boy, if anyone's confused by anything I said, just feel free to just ask me in the comment section below, and I'll try my best to answer your question and stuff. But that is the quick update. Now, again, I don't think we'll get any more news about Xenoverse in the next couple of days, at least for a week, because, again, everybody's still kind of in holiday mode, which, Happy New Year's, by the way! Happy New Year's! Probably once the whole world kind of resets and 2015 actually starts, and it's going to be like the first day in the office, we'll probably get some news, because, again, January is going to have to be pretty big and crucial in terms of giving us news, since the game's coming out in February. It's right around the corner. We're almost there, guys! Home stretch! So, of course, the second I get some more news, I will let you guys know, but for now, here's this and stuff. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, if you're still hyped for Xenoverse, and, if you have any questions and feedback and comments, have it in the comment section below, and stuff, yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Wormstar, you guys stay amazing, and I will see all y'all some super sandwiches in the comment section below. Bye!